Yo, Ryan Trunky here. Today I will be doing What If Deku Had Archangel Part 3, so let's get started.
Maybe in a million miles on a highway through the skies. Someday soon we'll be together.
No, I honestly don't think you can become a hero.
So, last time I think I thought when I said, when Hisashi said, "Now, son, don't be upset. Here's a picture of her and information from her father that details her likes, dislikes, and her name is Momo Yuruzu." Then Izuku said, "Wait, why do I feel like I've seen her before? I don't know where though." So, in this part, I will keep recording until I have a headache, so it might be from 20 minutes or more, I don't know, but let's go with it, okay? So, at the same time, in a different part of a town, Momo Yuruzu said, "I can't keep that young man out of my mind. His green and black curly hair, the mystery of his quirk. He's interesting. I wonder if I could speak to him." As she was lost in thoughts, as well-dressed man came into her room. "Lady Yuruzu, and the master of the household has returned and wishes to see you." Then, Momo said, "Yay, father home. It's been so long. Welcome home, father. How was your assignment overseas?" Then, Chikishi said, "Hello, my beloved daughter. How are you? Is everything well? Where is your mother?" Then Momo said, "Well, mother had to attend a meeting that required her attention, and I spent the day doing homework and studying." And then Mr. Yuruzu said, "That's my girl, studying to be better than anyone else. I'm sorry to ask you this, Momo, but has any young man caught your eye?" Then Momo said, "Father?" In questioning manner. "Nobody has caught my attention, and I don't have anyone I like in particular." Then Takeshi said, "Perfect. I've arranged you to marry son of one of my employees. He's about the same age as you. Would you like to meet him? If not, I have a picture of him and a list of like and dislikes. His name is Izuku Midoriya." As Takeshi had showed his daughter Momo the picture, it was the same young man that kept running through her mind ever since she saw him train in Dagoba, municipal beach. Then Momo said, "Where can I meet him?" Then Takeshi said, "Well, you seem eager to meet him now. Do you know him?" Then Momo said, "No, I don't know him, but he seemed kinda nice." Then Takeshi said, "I'll contact my friend Hisashi so we can set up a meeting for you and his son, okay?" And Momo said, "Yes, father, I will do my best to make a great first impression now. Please excuse me, my father." Then Takeshi said, "Okay then, Momo, I'll call my friend Hisashi and see if we can meet his son tomorrow." So now back at Midoriya residence. Then he actually said, "Son, if you weren't busy tomorrow, would you like to meet your future bride?" Then Izuku said, "Well, okay, I don't have okay, sorry, I'm start having a headache soon as I thought." So Izuku said, "Well, okay, I do have tickets to the music festival, and I wonder if she would like to go." Then Hisashi said, "Great, son. How about tomorrow at 2 p.m.? If it's okay with you, I'll give Mr. Yuruzu a call now." And then Izuku said, "2 p.m. is fine. You can call Mr. Yuruzu and set it up." As the talk between father and son ended, Hisashi called Mr. Yuruzu and set up the meeting between their kids. So later that night at 12 p.m., Izuku began to stress a bit about meeting his future fiancée, and he began to grab his bass guitar and play along with the classic band Iron Maiden. And then Hisashi said, "Why Izuku set up? He's meeting his fiancée tomorrow." Then Iko said, He does this a lot when he is nervous. It will be okay, he's a great kid. Then Hisashi said, my question are, where did he get the bass guitar? And who taught him to play? Then Inko said, well, he cleaned like Dagoba Municipal Beach. He found it among the other things that he used them to give him confidence. And then Hisashi said, what else did he find beside the bass guitar? Inko then said, he also found a Harley Davidson Road King, as she showed her husband the picture of Izuku's fixing the bike and where he passed his driving test. Then Hisashi said, I miss so much of my own son's life. I feel as if I don't know him. Is there anything I can do? Then Inko said, relax. I bet Izuku will be glad to spend time with you. It's late, let's go to sleep. At the same time, Momo said, I can't believe I'm meeting the young man who had captured my attention. His name is Izuku. It sounds adorable. Well, I hope the sun rises faster tomorrow. So, the next day, 8 a.m., Hisashi said, honey, have you seen Izuku? Then Inko said, I found a note he left on the refrigerator. Dear mom and dad, went to the store to buy some groceries. We'll be back soon. Don't worry, I'll prepare tonight dinner. Then Inko said, okay, he'll be back in a little bit. As Izuku was out shopping, he ran into Mitsuki, Bakugo, and Katsuki's mom. Then Mitsuki said, hello Izuku, how are you? Why are you so early? Why are you up so early? Then Izuku said, good morning auntie, I'm doing well. I'm just shopping for some dinner supplies. My father came home last night and his boss will be joining us today for dinner tonight. Then Mitsuki said, what a responsible young man you've become. I wish my son was more like you. Then Izuku said, auntie, we are both very different. Did you come walking by any chance? Then Mitsuki said, yes, I came walking. Why do you ask? Then Izuku said, I'm asking you because I recently got my Class M license and Class C license. Would you like to ride home? Mitsuki looked at him in a shocked expression. Then Mitsuki said, when? And how were you able to get both licenses? When did you get the car? And then Izuku said, well, with the consent of my mom, she signed both DMV documents that allow 14 years old to get permission to drive. As Izuku had Mitsuki finished grocery shopping, they got into Izuku's car, which has Chevy Cruze. Then Mitsuki said, oh, did you ever get this how did you get this car? Then Izuku said, well, I was walking past this road I have never seen, and well, the car had this note in a window. The note said, if you can fix it, she's yours to keep it. So Izuku then said, that's how I got the car and I had to fix it, and that's it. Then Mitsuki said, wow, I'm impressed. Well, thank you for the ride home. Tell your family I said hi. As Mitsuki entered her home, she is greeted by her son, Katsuki. Then Katsuki said, hey, old hag, where did you go? As Mitsuki smacked her son over the head, she said, why can't you be more like Izuku, kind and responsible young man? Then Katsuki said, you mean to be a villainous quirk having rejects? Then Mitsuki said, it's no wonder Izuku already drives both car and motorcycle. He's more mature than you. It seems his quirk is no longer an issue that bothers him. Then Katsuki said, wait, that loser drives? Was that who dropped you off right now? Then Mitsuki said, yes, Izuku dropped me off and he isn't a loser. If you have a problem, resolve them yourself. So Katsuki said, well, I will go over to Deku's house later. I'm hanging with the guys today. As Izuku got home, he was welcomed by both parents and he brought in the groceries from the car. The time was 12 p.m. afternoon. Hisashi then said, Izuku, it's already noon and the Yoruzu family will be here in 2 hours. And Izuku then said, understood father, I'll work on them meal we will be having. As Izuku began to cook a feast for 1.5 hours have passed, and they hear the knock on the door. It was the Yuruzu family. For the time being, it was Momo and her father present. Then, like Takeshi said, Hisashi, my friend, how are you? Allow me to introduce you to my beloved daughter, Momo. Then Momo said, it's a great pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. Midoriya. But inside Momo's head were the thoughts of her future husband, aka Izuku. As she spotted the green and black curly hair from distance, she saw that he was in the kitchen. Then Momo said, a young man that cook, it's a rare skill. Nowadays, but I can't believe he can cook better than anyone I've seen. A light blush fell upon Momo's face as Izuku approached her. Then Izuku said, hi, you must be Momo, it's a pleasure to meet you. As Izuku gave a light kiss on the hand of a beautiful girl, Momo blushed had gotten redder. So, let's say the beginning of the meeting. So, as everyone was going well, there was a loud pounding on the door, followed by insult nicknames. Deku! Yep, you know him. As Izuku sighed, I knew sooner or later something was going to ruin my day. As Izuku had gotten up from the dinner table to open the door, he was rushed upon opening the door. Then Izuku said, listen, here, Deku. Who the freak do you think you are, having your license before me, acting cool? You got a woman before me too? As the scene erupted in the Midoriya house, Izuku shoved Katsuki off of him. Then Izuku said, you call me a villain, but you cause a scene in my house and expect to get away without a punishment. As Izuku rounded kicked Katsuki out of his home, Katsuki's parents rushed over to make sure their son didn't do anything stupid. It was too late. They apologized and had asked what happened. Before Katsuki interrupted the meal, when they found out that Izuku was to be married, they felt jealous since Katsuki was making them look bad. Then Mitsuki said, so when will be the I can't even speak today. Talk English, please. Work. So when will the wedding be? Then Hisashi said, I was hoping after Izuku passes the entrance exam at UA. Then Mr. Yuruzu said, Momo has already been accepted due to recommendation. We can wait for your son to pass. The arrangement had been made, and that's when Izuku made the proposal. Then Izuku said, Momo, I have an extra music festival ticket. Would you like to join me tomorrow? Then Momo said, I'd love. What time does it this festival start? Then Izuku said, it starts at noon. I'll pick you up in from your house. Then Momo began to blush, and the Yuruzu family departed. Everything went well, the sun had started to set, and Izuku was happy. At the Yuruzu's home, Momo then said, I can't believe I'm going on a date with my future husband, and it's going to be the best day ever. I'm gonna be editing a lot of things. So, at 11 a.m., it was the next day, and Izuku was readying himself to head to the music festival. As he got dressed and ready for the festival, he called Momo in her cell. Then Izuku said, hello Momo, it's Izuku. I'm calling to see if you are ready to get picked up. Then Momo said, hello Izuku, I'm almost ready. I need to finish getting dressed, but quick question. Is there any dress code for the festival? Then Izuku laughed and said, there's no dress code, just wear something casual. And Momo then said, well, I'm sorry, I've never been in music festival before. Then Izuku said, it's okay, don't worry. There is no dress code. I'm almost ready. I'll let you know when I'm outside. As Izuku hung up his phone, he was already finished getting dressed, and he grabbed his motorcycle key and left to pick up Momo. As he arrived to pick up Momo, he saw her dressed in a navy blue jeans while wearing a white blouse and a black leather jacket completing the outfit. She wore a black and white Chuck Taylors Converse if you don't know them. Then, wow, Momo, you look like great. Momo like responds with thank you. I didn't know if this was appropriate attire for the music festival. Izuku laughed and said, "Don't worry, you look fine now. Get on. Like we have you eaten yet?" As Momo shook her head, and Izuku said, "Before we go to the music festival, let's grab something to eat so we won't miss any of the band playing." Momo asked and said, "Where are we going to eat?" Then Izuku said, "I know a great family restaurant nearby. Let's go." As Izuku and Momo put their helmets, getting ready to leave for the restaurant, as Izuku drives carefully, since he has his bride to be with him, they make it to the destination safely. The family restaurant was called Johnny's. As they walk in the front door, they are welcomed by the foreigner named Michael. "Hey, Izuku, how it's going?" Then Izuku began to speak English. "Hey, champ, how you guys doing without me? How's Grams doing?" Michael says, "Grams is doing fine. He's on the office. I'll tell him you are here. Wait, who's the beautiful woman with you?" Then Izuku responded, "I'd like to meet Momo. She's my girlfriend." Then Michael was happy for Izuku. "Let me show you your table." As they sat down ready to order, Izuku told Momo, "Order wherever you like. It's on me." Momo flustered and said, "How could you pay for me?" And Izuku then responded to her, "Well, I invited you, so obviously I'm paying for your meal. Now help yourself to wherever you're carving." As they both enjoyed their meal, they paid and left, headed straight for the concert. Momo has some question for Izuku. Then Izuku's she asked him, "Izuku, when did you learn to speak English?" Well, then Izuku responded, sorry. He responded to her, "Growing up I was isolated. I came to eat here once and they treated me like a regular person, and so they were hiring, so I asked for a part-time position." Momo was shocked to hear that he was isolated due to his nature of his quirk. As Izuku spoke, "We're here." Momo was lost in thoughts, and as she saw the surroundings around her, she was in awe, as she had never been to a music festival. As Izuku held her hand, she blushed as they walked toward the stage. And all over the venue were all stalls that were selling all the kind of merchandise. As Momo saw a flyer with a band name that were going to perform, she had told Izuku, "I've never heard these bands before." "Oh well, the bands Iron Maiden are Bullet for My Valentine are British, and Camelot was formed in America. Finally, Sarcus Maximus is Norwegian, I don't know how to spell it. These are some good bands." Momo was somewhat confused because she couldn't understand English, but she didn't care because she was Izuku's Iron Maiden. Yeah, she was Izuku's Iron Maiden was heading the festival, so Izuku was super excited. "Izuku, do you have a special connection to this band in particular?" Asked Momo. Then Izuku nodded and explained to her, "Since the nature of my quirk seems evil, I always alone. When I hear them play, I feel as if all my worries had disappeared." The concert was about to begin, and the first song by Iron Maiden was Aces High. So the song had finished, and the band announced, "We will pick one lucky person who will come on stage and perform with us." As the band took a few minutes to choose someone for the crowd, they saw Blackwing. "You with a Blackwing, come to the stage." The one they choose was Izuku. Now, young man, tell us your name. And he responded, my name is Izuku Midoriya. Okay, now Izuku, what instrument you play? Asked the singer of Iron Maiden. Izuku, without hesitation, I sing and I play bass with that was his answer. What song do you wish to perform? Then Izuku, without any doubt, said, I'd like to play The Troopers. As the guitarist began playing, Izuku felt the music flow through him and played naturally. Everyone in the audience, including the band, were shocked at this. Singer gave a sign to Izuku telling him to sing this song, and so he did. Again, everyone became awestruck. Not only could this young man play bass, but also sing like an angel. Izuku spotted Momo in the crowd and saw she was blushing. Knowing her boyfriend was playing bass for a professional musician, as the song ended, the band announced that this particular song was recorded and streamed all over the world, and everyone who is the festival will appear on TV. Izuku, you are amazing bass player, said the singer of Iron Maiden. What do you have planned now? Izuku then jumped down off the stage and held Momo's hand and said, I'm spending the rest of the festival with my girl. Momo became flustered and red, but she was happy to see that her boyfriend looked happy playing music. Izuku, I didn't know you had great talent for music, Momo said. You were amazing. As the two enjoyed the festivals. Members from the other bands approached him and asked him to play a song with them. He agreed to do it. First up was Bullet from My Valentine's with the song Cheers Don't Fall. After the show with the Bullets, he kept his promise to Camelot and Circus Maximus to play one song for each. The song for the Camelot was Love You to Death. To close off the festival, Izuku performed the Circus Maximus. The song was Reach Within, and with this began the song to the end. The festival, Izuku was stopped by the bands he performed with and they gave him a special bass. It was Sterling by Music Man bass in a C-form green. Izuku was excited and happy that they gave him this bass before he left, so he and Momo walked back to his motorcycle and headed for home. As they reached Momo home, she said, I had a great time and I can't believe my boyfriend is extremely talented. Before you go, close your eyes. Izuku did what she said, and he felt something soft making contact with his lips, only to realize Momo had kissed him, and this shocked him, making him jump backward. And she told him, we had to get used to kissing, and because we are engaged, remember? And she went inside her home to rest and relax. So this, I don't know, timescape brought to you by me drinking some tea. Not tea, I'm just drinking water. Do you like that shit? So the day after the concert, everyone had calmed down. Izuku was relaxing when he got a text. Hey honey, what are you up to? It was Momo, who had texted Izuku after the concert and the first kiss they shared. She started calling him honey. Izuku replied, hey babe, what's up? Everything okay? Momo then replied via calling, said, sorry if I called you, if you were busy. I want to hear your voice. It's okay, said Izuku, as he said, I actually wanted to hear your voice also. Did you enjoy our date at the festival? Then Momo was still excited because she had the time of her life at music festival. Izuku, sorry about that. Izuku, to be honest, I didn't think I would enjoy myself at the concert as much as I did. Thanks. Also, I looked for the band's album and brought them more. Izuku was surprised to hear that his girlfriend took an interest in the same kind of music like he did. So, what are you doing today, Izuku? I thought about resting, but I was also thinking that I'd like to take you to lunch and take stroll on the beach afterward. Izuku heard Momo squeal in excitement and said, I'll pick you up at 12:30. So Izuku took shower and got dressed. To top it off, he put up, so I'm not like, imagine most like kinda beautiful casual clothes. Not that beautiful like you can go out with. Or like the clothes that's in the thumbnail. Just imagine that. So Izuku, so now he wore his sneakers and left home and picked up his girlfriend. He jumped in his car headed for her home. As he pulled onto the driveway, he couldn't believe how big the mansion she lived in. Momo began turning red as she saw how handsome her boyfriend was. Dressed, she got in the car and they drove to eat at a family restaurant. After the meal was finished, they paid. So they left. Izuku heard a familiar voice. Oi, Deku! It was none other than Katsuki Bakugo. I'm start having a headache. I might like in 2 minutes or 3 I'm gonna stop. So yeah. So inside Izuku's mind. Oh god damn it, why did this person show up on such a great day? Everything was going well. What's up, Katsuki? Need something? Bakugo in like fury said, the hag. Said you driving a car and motorcycle. Izuku with an annoyed face said, yeah, but what do you even care? Don't act high and mighty, you villainous quirk user. So Izuku getting ready, getting irritated by Bakugo, and then said, look, I'm in the middle of something far more important than you. So, would you leave me alone, Katsuki? Growing more infuriated and said, who's more important than me? Asked Katsuki saw Momo. A bee like her is more important than you. Probably paid for her service. As Izuku pinned Katsuki at the wall, he used enough force to create a small dent in the wall. Look here, boy. You can insult me all you want, but if you ever call my woman a bee again, it will the last mistake you are ever going to make. As Izuku finished threatening Katsuki, Momo felt the need to ask and said, who was that someone you know, you knew? And he said, yeah, that was my childhood friend, the only who caused everyone to isolate me. As Izuku told Momo about his childhood, and she said, I don't care what your quirk is like, I know you can prove them wrong. Show the world that you're powerful and power of darkness can be used for good. Even if the world is against you, I'll always be on your side no matter what. So the words that Momo spoke filled Izuku with more determination than ever before, and so they spent the rest of the afternoon at the beach. He drove her home. Now Izuku was ready to continue his training, and later that night Izuku receiving a message from All Might then said, Young Midoriya, are you ready to continue your training tomorrow? Without hesitation Izuku replied yes. Training began at 6 AM sharp. So now we hear knocking on the door. As a knock was heard, Izuku opened his bedroom door. It was his father, Isashi, and Izuku said, hey dad, what's up? Everything okay? Izuku then he asks his father. He's broke down in tears. Son, I'm sorry for not being there for you when you needed me at the most. Then Izuku could smell the alcohol in his father. Dad, have you been drinking? Encouraged over her son's room to see her husband drunk, trying to receive forgiveness from his only son, Izuku met his father's gaze and said, I'm not upset, Dad. You had to work in order to provide for us. Hisashi wept and was thankful to have been blessed with his son. I'm back to training tomorrow, so I'll be back later. Izuku told his parents to give them a heads up, but Hisashi turned around and asked his son, will you have a beer with me? Izuku, confused out of his mind, and said, you don't know I'm a minor, right? Inko gave him permission and said, have a drink with your dad. Once you start high school, you'll be getting married and you won't see much of us anymore. Small tears fell from Inko's face, and so they talked and enjoyed the night, because in the eyes of his parents, he wasn't a kid anymore, he had become a young man. Whoa, damn, my head is killing me, guys. Really. Today I woke up a little bit sick. I'm sorry if you hear any background noise from screaming or anything weird. So much things are happening. I won't hold you anymore, so I hope you're having great time in your life, having a happy life, spending time with your family, your fiance, your wife, girlfriend. I hope that you have a happy life, and as I always say, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and don't also forget to press the notification bell. And yeah, hold on, I have a head stroke for some reason. And yeah, peace out, bye bye. Most awkward outro ever, sorry.
Missouri.